at Rooms to Go.
What's in Zaxby's new General Tso's sauce? Legendary chicken, legendary sauce. The new General Tso's boneless wings, only at Zaxby's. Redeem rewards, scan to pay, and order ahead on the Zaxby's app.
Want to buy a mattress direct from the factory? Then choose Mermaid Mattress.
This has been an exciting month, actually, talking about focusing on women as we watched Kamala Harris become the first female vice president in our country and see so many women step into leadership roles in the House of Representatives in both parties. So it's a fitting time for us to be talking with Takora Johnson. She is with Girls Inc. here in Chattanooga. They're looking ahead, actually, to their annual Unbought and Unbossed event coming up in March. But we thought we'd talk a little history this morning. Good to see you.
Thank you for having us. Good morning.
So there was a lot of talk on Inauguration Day, January 20th, about the color purple that so many of the women in particular wore. I did not realize, though, that that had a significant tie-in with Girls Inc. in a way.
Yes, so Vice President Kamala Harris selected to wear the color purple in honor and memory of Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm was the first woman and African-American woman who ran for the Democratic Party nomination to become President of the United States. Shirley Chisholm's tagline was that throughout her journey as being senator and as she begins to take that journey to become president, that she would remain unbought and unbossed. And purple symbolized unity. She wanted all of her constituents to know that every step that she was taking would always be about them, and that as she went through the process, that she would remain unbought and unbossed. So in honor of Shirley Chisholm's legacy, Vice President, on that Inauguration Day, Vice President Kamala Harris wore the color purple.
You know, anytime I'm talking history with somebody, what I always somehow end up factoring in is that, to me, as a student of history, what I love is how you can take somebody who's known, so Shirley Chisholm, Kamala Harris now, and apply it to your own everyday life. The issue is not whether you yourself become famous one day, it's the character of how you live your life.
Agreed, totally. I mean, that is why the Unbought and Unbossed signature event is the history behind that. The 17th annual Unbought and Unbossed event will take place in March. And again, it is because of the character of Shirley Chisholm that we want our girls to understand that no matter where they are in their lives, that they too should remain unbought and unbossed. And here at Girls Inc., character is so important. We want them to be great characters at home, in their classrooms, and in their community. So women such as Hillary Clinton, Vice President Kamala Harris, and the late and great Shirley Chisholm are just a few women of many that we want our girls to learn about every single day. But not only that, on a national level, we think about the community gatekeepers that we have here in Chattanooga every single day. And so because of COVID, our SHE program, which is the program that prepares us for the signature Unbought and Unbossed, will look a little bit different this year. So Kristen Yates, our team program coordinator, and about 5 high school students who participate in the SHE program have put a little spin on Unbought and Unbossed this year. We think that it's very important for other local businesses, organizations, and agencies to be recognized for the work that they do to uplift, support, and encourage women and girls. And since it is our 60th anniversary, we will also highlight some of the previous mentor and mentee pairs. We have over 150 unbought and unbossed honorees, and so we hope that this virtual event will allow you to learn about their journey and where they are today as the mentor-mentee pair.
I only have about 2 minutes left, so I'm going to throw you a curveball question. I remember, I'm older than you, I remember when Geraldine Ferraro was on the ticket for the vice president. That was a standout moment for me because it was a much thinner field for women in politics in those days. I began in television when I was one of only a few women probably in a meeting. Those days are long gone. So for me to see a vice president who is a woman, to be honest with you, Takora, I don't really even recognize it that much because I've gotten so accustomed to women being in lots of different roles. So when you're talking to the girls now, do you want them to remember who they are, but to see that their paths are a lot more equal than they once were?
Yes, so we continue to fight for diversity, equity, inclusion, for the rights of all girls. And so why we focus on history, women's history, is because we feel that it is very important for our girls to appreciate that, to know that there were so many trailblazers in whatever industry that it is, that these women fought for them to have the opportunities today. So we want them to learn the history and to celebrate what those trailblazers did, but we want them to we don't want them to take the opportunities that they have as a 6-year-old or as a senior in high school for granted, because it wasn't even 400 years ago that women had these opportunities. So it is very important that they learn, so that when they are creating the footprints for the generations to come, that they are embodying character.
Well, we thank you so much for your time this morning. Here's how you can get in touch with Girls Inc. Go to girlsincofchat.org. Watch for more details on Unbought and Unbossed in the weeks to come.
Count on the Channel 3 Storm Alert team all winter long.
Pets, plants, people, your neighbors, make sure they're okay tomorrow morning.
You'll still need the whole 9 yards though tonight.
It's going to feel pretty cold.
It's winter weather coverage you can count on.
Are you tired of constantly maintaining that old wood deck? If so, it's time